Yes, this is a late night recording. This is not something that we typically do, but this is a late night sad boy hours.
Ethan has already had.
This is Monday night recording Mavericks because
that he left.
This is the best thing that any of us have to do. I didn't hear what Michael said.
I said Ethan's already had his warm glass of milk for the night before we decided to record afterwards. Yeah. And he had left that warm glass of milk under the dryer.
Oh, cool. Oh,
what?
Okay, so I was looking up the source material for this game, and it's based off of a Sentai show, Super Rescue Soul Brain.
Yes, that's what it is. So in Japan, this was a licensed game.
Well, it's kind of surprising
so
they brought
got lucky
it over
enough for it to be. It's very surprising because it's one of the absolute best the NES has to offer. I started talking about this earlier, but as you can see, there are these alpha or beta symbols. You can punch the box, and you can change it from an alpha to a beta symbol, and depending on what the sequence is, depends on what weapon your little robot buddy is. So this weapon is the one that's best for this level, because this level's really hard with the one that I usually use, which is the ABB. But you have to be careful because this thing will actually take damage.
Oh, so it can get hit.
I want to keep him out of the way of like this fire here.
Ouch! That fire sure is hot.
Yes, it is. It's very hot.
Oh, it's that interesting thing where American game gets American dude on there, but man, this could have been like a cool little Power Rangers kind of theme game.
Power Rangers.
They could have rebranded it as Power Rangers, and it would have been fine. But honestly, I like it just fine the way it is, because you're a super fighting man with robot arms. You're a man with super fighting robot arms.
Yeah, but I'm a big Super Sentai fan.
Mega cock.
Hold on a sec. There we go. So for an 8-bit game, there's a good variety of enemies that all behave differently. Like, here's the one you can shoot under these guys. You can duck under their bullets.
Right.
But this guy just pounds back every time you hit him.
I see Cobra Commander still has work.
Original source material.
Let's see here. I'm kind of looking at the thing. So you got the Power Rangers. There's literally, so I think they're based off of like rescue vehicles and stuff like this, because there's like a dude that is a crane. Mikey, if you look at Mikey edit in, you'll see some of the dudes in there. Ethan will be editing them in, but it's like
if it's an NES game, 9 times out of 10 it's Ethan editing because I'm the only one who loves NES.
You made it sound like they just shifted the game over, but evidently they reskinned the character.
Yeah.
Yes, they did, because you're just like a regular generic-looking robot, which to us looks generic, but in Japan it isn't. It's the main character, the anime or the show, I presume.
It's a show, yeah. It's like a Power Rangers, so live-action Sentai.
Oh, this is the best song in the game, by the way.
Or Tokukatsu. Ran for 53 episodes from January 20th, 1991 to January 26th, 1992.
Did you say 3 or 30?
Yeah, this 53 episodes, so 1 year, 53 episodes, of course.
Yeah, Japan really loves those costume
Toei
superheroes. Well, then again, we have DC and Marvel, so I guess that's not too surprising.
I suppose not. I don't understand how they produce shows like that so quickly in Japan. 53 episodes of like an action show in 1 year.
Oh God, yeah.
This also came out for the Famicom after the Super Famicom came out, so therefore it's right in my book. Because as everybody knows on the Sniff Mavericks, who watches Ethan playthroughs, is that he has an autistic obsession with late release NES games.
It used to be the Titanic, and now it's late release NES games.
It's still the Titanic.
Yeah.
I still like Titanic.
Everybody watch Ethan's video of a tinfoil Titanic sinking in his bathtub.
So as part of the Metal Hero series franchise, there's a sequel called Special Rescue Police Winspector.
Police Winspector. Obviously, in the American version, luckily it came over here, but you're just a generic dude who with cybernetic arms. He's like a cop. This story doesn't make any sense, but it's okay because this game has absolutely not a single word of dialogue in it.
Probably because they took out the
dialogue. NES games do this
when they were translating. Like, yeah. Why take that?
Little Samson is the same way. It's like one of those games that has zero written dialogue at all. Okay, so I did it wrong, but normally I would power up right before the boss here, because this is the hardest boss in the game, actually, if you ask me.
Oh, it's the first boss from Shinobi.
I have to concentrate here. Enjoy the music while you can.
So this is a sequel series. After the Winspector police team leaves Japan to fight crime in France, Chief Shunsuke Masaki realizes he must create a new police team to defend Tokyo from crime. But this has nothing to do with it. Well, no, it is this game. It's just a reskin of it.
Is that where SPD comes from?
Oh my god, just fuck him! Come on!
It's one of those games where when you
die,
my
little buddy died too.
Relish in your defeat for 15 minutes.
Well, this one's kind of neat because the instruments fade out one by one until it's just the bass line.
Okay.
Shit. Normally I don't.
I love how I went to looking at Shatterhand, and now I'm just kind of going down the deep dive of the whole Metal Heroes franchise now.
Yeah. Is that specifically a Sentai, Super Sentai Featherman franchise, or
Tokuketsu?
I'm just trying to brute force my way through because he's taking so many hits. Normally I have the weapon when I'm going through here, but Ethan's playing stupid shit right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a game over, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. You do have lives. Okay, I was wondering about
yes,
that.
Yes, you do. The Let's Play curse is hitting me, so I'm going to be quiet and get back to where I was.
This is by Angel, Japan licensed game. I'm just reading the description of this, and there's some funny stuff in here for Shatterhand.
We'll wait till the
localization here.
Oh, like he's a cop. It's
his Japanese name was probably Shinsuke Arigato or something.
No, it's all white.
And then
Shinsuke Arigato.
And then in when they moved it over to the U.S., it's like beef chitlins or something.
Kevin Stryker.
No,
beef chitlins.
Oh,
robot.
It was just
satellites.
Discord pausing.
Yobot, Laserbot, Swordbot, Ricobot.
Oh, the localization. So they're obviously alpha and beta symbols, but the manual calls them A's and L's.
Oh God.
Yeah, so Alpha is. Well, no, I'll get to this later. But the names of all the robotic satellites are.
Alpha.
Yeah.
It's not bad
really
enough that they confuse L's with R's, but they've also got to confuse it with beta, too.
I love how I'm here on the wiki, and it has all like the Metal Heroes wiki. Others like you viewed Tri-Jacket, Gunblade, Main Page, Yosuke Joe, Shaun the Sheep.
Shaun the Sheep?
Just randomly here, yeah.
This game reminds me of Shaun the Sheep. No fooling. No cap, for real, for real.
No cap, for real, for real.
Oh. Yes, Kirby.
It sounded like Alonzo going, whoa! And then I realized it was Kirby.
Thanks, Kirby.
Damn it.
Kirby's very enjoying your gameplay.
Kirby or Venus?
That was Kirby, dude.
Well, yeah, obviously, I know that now. But...
Alright, we're gonna go with this one. I could get... Oh, I really should have just gotten ABA.
Oh, so if you don't get the exact same thing, you don't get the power-up?
If you don't get it, yeah. But this one's... Because I would have been the super robot for like 10 seconds, but this one will... Alright, we're back. What was Alonzo gonna say?
What was I saying?
You found something out about Metal Heroes or the localization for this game?
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
I was reading the summary of Shatterhand, the localized version of it.
Right.
Okay, he is not cooperating.
That Shatterhand is set in the year 2030.
Oh, come on, this is tough.
A group of military
After Trump's
renegades known
tariffs
as
have
Metal
ravaged the
Command,
world.
led by General Gus Grover,
Gus Grover.
are seeking to conquer the world by building an army of cyborg soldiers. Steve Herman, a young police officer from the Bronx, ends up losing both of his arms during a skirmish with members of Metal Command. After the incident, Herman was offered 2 specially developed cybernetic arms developed by the Law and Order Regulatory Division, also known as LORD, to replace the ones he lost. Herman accepted the offer and became an agent codenamed Shatterhand, who is now tasked with the mission to defeat Metal Command.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
So are all these bosses based on villains from Metal Hero, Alonzo?
Oh my god! How come I can't do that? Oh, Let's Play Curse is immediately setting in. Because I beat this game earlier today without dying once, and I can't beat this fucker.
Maybe it's
This is the hardest boss in the damn game, though.
Let me see here. The video game.
Gus Grover.
In Tokushira Soulbrain.
Soulbrain?
Yeah, that's the name of the series, Soulbrain.
It sounds like a random word Ethan would make up when he's yelling obscenities.
I think it's because
garlic
there's a
pussed
character
soul
that's just
brains.
a brain in a jar in the show. I will send you the photo once I find it.
Damn it!
Ethan, edit in a fart every time he does the move where he puts his arm down, like that.
Well, you can't, as you can see, you can't avoid that flame move.
Well, it seems like you can avoid it if you're like
while I play
3
through the
tiles
level
away.
again.
I'm just imagining how angry Ethan's gonna be when he plays the last level in Echo the Dolphin.
I don't even like. I hate giving like that game over to you because like that game holds a special spot in my heart.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to play for the show. But if we play for the show, I don't want to play the Sega CD version because what's so special about that game is the music.
You're saying that the Sega CD soundtrack isn't special?
No. Special ed.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes the short bus to school.
Okay, Mikey, look at the Mikey editing section and you'll see the...
So the hard part about that boss is that you're fighting the hardest boss in the game, but you also have to avoid all these gears in the background.
Okay, so those damage you. They're not platforms like in Castlevania?
Yes, they do. I think they give you plenty of give, but it still sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's still probably the hardest stage of the game. Regular stage besides the last level.
Oh, didn't you say that Silver Surfer was easy too?
Silver Surfer was not as challenging as I was expecting, considering I've never really played any shooters before. I've never beaten any of them. The only one I have beaten is Silver Surfer. Because I guess I treated it more like an NES hard challenge, as opposed to any standard shooter. Because, you know me, I love playing and beating ridiculously challenging NES games.
And the music slaps in that game.
The music slaps in this game, too. I love the soundtrack to this game so much that I'm glad that I live in the same time period of this game. I got to experience it in my lifetime because of how wonderful it is.
What's that mean? Like, the Earth has been around for billions of years, and I'm glad I got to be at this one moment for this.
Yes.
The whole universe was in a hot dead state.
Mikey.
Then 40 million years ago, expansion started. Wait.
I have no idea what he's singing, but...
you know what? Good for you. Keep it that way.
Alright.
See, now Kirby's crying because of you, Mikey.
We're gonna try it this way.
Even keep that part in the playthrough.
No. Alright, let's see if I can do it this time.
Yeah. We're playing as Viking Man. Oh, and then the Discord freezed on my end, so I can't even see the boss. No, it's his Discord. Okay, we're back.
I got him. There we go.
Yeah,
right, we're back
you
in
completely
business.
eviscerated him that time. It was like...
Yeah. Like, it's really hard to actually achieve that, but, like, the game is designed to win around it. The bosses are tricky and challenging, and you have to learn their patterns, but that one's really hard because of those gears in the background.
Yeah.
Spoilers, you do